Hello guys, you're tuned into Revision Hub with Jazzy J. I'm back with another video, and in this video we will be looking at the advantages and disadvantages of observations, as well as we'll look at various different sociological theories and practices. So I would like to say a special thank you to this person's Instagram handle for raising my awareness that I've missed this video. So thank you so much for that. So let's get cracking on. So to begin with, what are observations? Well, observation is a process that sociologists take in order to gather information about a particular topic. Once they've gathered information about a particular topic, they're able to analyze it as well as make theories out of them. So there are three main different types of observations. Do you guys know what are the three main types of observations? If not, let's show you what they are. So the first is covert observations. I want you to remember C for closed. So covert is when you are observing a single or a group of people without them knowing in their natural environment. And overt is open. So you tell them, hey, I'm observing you. Do you give consent? If they say yes, then you know that you are observing them in their natural environment with their consent and them knowing that you are observing them. And the last type is participant observations. This is where you go in that person's natural environment and participate within them. For example, if you are looking at studying a gang theory, for example, you will participate as a sociologist in that gang, participate with their activities, but undercover, and you will not tell them that I'm observing you, because then obviously there will be a lot of different problems. However, these three methods must be done as ethically as possible in order to meet the sociological guidelines. Okay, so examples of observations. Have you ever come across sociologists who have conducted observations? I'm sure that you definitely have, especially within the education topic. If not, let me go through a few examples of observations which sociologists have conducted. Number one is Lacey. So, Lacey conducted a participant and a non-participant observation. One, she participated, and the second one, she did not participate. So Lacey found two different things. One was differentiation as well as polarization. She found that these two things existed within a school environment. So, differentiation was where teachers put students into sets and streams based on their behavior and exam success. So, teachers labeled them that, hey, you are a very, very clever student, whilst you're not a very clever student because your exam results and behavior is really bad. As a result, I'll put you in the lower set, whilst the student with good behavior and great exam success is put into the top set, also known as set 1, right? And second is polarization. So this was where students were divided up into poles, so top set and bottom set. You obviously know that the top set would definitely conform to the norms and values. However, the bottom set subverted it. As a result, they formed their own subculture. So this is an example of an observation which Lacey took, and you can use this within your exam question by giving supporting sociologists such as Lacey. Another one is Wright. Wright found that teachers labeled Asian students negatively when she conducted an observation. So you can definitely go off and use Wright's theory as well. Next, we've got Mack and Gilhol, and they did an observation and they found that blacks and Asians were labeled negatively within the school environment. So this is another example of observations. The fourth one, is Dale Spencer. Dale Spencer did an observation again and found that teachers spend more time interacting with boys as opposed to girls. So these are few examples of various different sociologists doing research based on the observation method, which I highly recommend that you use within your answer when you're answering an exam style question. So, commonly people ask, what are the advantages of the observations? Do you know? Why don't you pause the video and have a go? What do you think of the various different advantages of observations? Okay, so after you guys have paused the video and have pressed play, you guys must be pumped and you must have got various different things going into your mind that, okay, this can be an advantage, this can be advantage. Here are some of my advantages. You might have some which are slightly different, but that is totally okay. So first, an advantage of an observation is that you can obtain qualitative data, which obviously interpreters like because interpreters focus on gathering qualitative data. Second is very, very cheap, no training is needed. All you have to do is look at what's going on, make notes, and you can do some sort of qualitative method of research. It's really easy to do and observe. You're just looking and you're just writing whatever you found. The good thing is that this also is supposed to positivists. So what you can do is that you can count the behavior and you can categorize it to provide quantitative data. As a result, it forms something known as validity, which can be very helpful. Lastly, researchers do not face fatigue, they're not tired. As a result, they can put their absolute best to it. Next, we'll look at disadvantages of observations. I want you to pause the video again and have a go at what do you think could be the possible disadvantages of using observations. Okay, so you might have come across various different reasons. I'm going to go through a few. They might be different, but that's okay. So, have you guys heard of the Hawthorne effect? The Hawthorne effect can affect the validity. This is because teachers can alter their behavior. So, if you are being in a school environment, if you know someone who is coming to observe, the teacher will tell you before and they'll say to you that someone's going to come to observe, be on your best behavior. And the teacher might change their behavior in order to show themselves as though, oh, they're really, really good, but actually they're not and they might behave differently. So, this can be a big disadvantage because it reduces something known as validity. Ethical, it might not be ethical. This is because, for example, if I'm in a school environment, I will need to gain consent. And if I don't do that, it is not ethical. Plus, if I take place in a participant observation looking at gangs and I take part in gang activity, that again is not ethical. Also, if I do a covert, which is closed and I've not gained any form of consent, it will definitely be unethical sociological perspective, which will not be allowed. Next, some people may put a show, just like a drama mask on their face, just so they can protect their school and reputation. And some schools may not even allow observers because they don't want their reputation to go on strain. Lastly, it is not representative. This is because it's carried on a very small scale, so you can't really make representative things that this happens everywhere. It might just be in that particular area or location. It does not necessarily mean that it's happening everywhere. So it makes no sense to say that this is a generalization and it happens everywhere. No. So it is not representative at all. So thank you so much guys for going through this video. Well done. Now you can check other videos which I have done on my channel which can be absolutely beneficial for you. I want you to go through each video, revise, rest, test and repeat yourself because I believe that this is the formula to success and getting a really, really good grade within sociology. Again, if I'm missing any form of content, please, you can contact me on Instagram and you can let me know any content that is missing or any special requests like this person just did. And again, thank you to Canva because I use Canva to make these beautiful slides. Do not forget to like my content if you're really happy with the way I'm teaching you. Do not forget to crush the subscribe button so that you're subscribed to me, so whenever I have a latest video, you are notified first. Again, comment. I can't stress enough, if you don't understand anything, if you disagree with me, if you agree with me, if you have any other points which you want to add to this, please go below and comment. As well as near the subscribe button below, please press the bell icon so you never miss my video. Thank you so much guys. I hope you have a good day and you continue revising. Thank you everybody.